The Inter-American Commission on Human Rights is an autonomous and non-jurisdictional body of the Organization of American States, established in 1959 to promote and protect human rights in the Americas, with its headquarters in Washington, D.C. Also composed of 7 interdependent members, it works alongside the Inter-American Court of Human Rights, forming then the Inter-American Human Rights System that was originated with the 1948 adoption of the American Declaration of the Rights and Duties of Man and the OAS Charter, which emphasizes the fundamental rights of the individual as a core principle. The OAS Charter highlights the importance of human rights, emphasizing individual liberty, social justice, and democratic institutions. It designates the AICHR as a principal organ responsible for advising human rights and serving as a consultative body on these matters, reflecting the commitment to member states to upholding human rights across the hemisphere. As mentioned before, the main function of the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights is to promote the observance and defense of human rights in the Americas. So, in order to do this, the institution processes, evaluates, and examines individual complaints submitted by member states, also monitors the human rights conditions in member states and produces detailed reports, conducts country visits to assess the overall human rights situation or to examine specific cases, also promote public awareness and education about human rights across the Americas, participates in visits, conferences, seminars, and meetings with government officials to enhance understanding of the Inter-American Human Rights Framework, also advises to member states of the Organization of the American States on implementing measures to strengthen human rights protections, and bring cases before the Inter-American Court and represents the Commission in its proceeding. Finally, the institution requests member states to implement precautionary measures in serious and urgent cases to prevent irreparable harm to individuals or issues under review. The structure of the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights carries out its work based on 3 pillars. The first one is the individual petition system. Basically, is that any individual, group, or organization who have experienced human rights violations can seek assistance by filing a petition with the Commission, with the with the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights. Then the institution investigates these cases and may issue recommendations to the responsible state to restore the victims' rights, prevent future violations, and ensure accountability. The second pillar is monitoring of the human rights situation in member states. As mentioned before, it is performed through visits and meetings. And the third pillar is to pay attention devoted to priority thematic areas.